Hi, I'm host Derek, host of Talking with Business People, and I just thought of a snappy retort. If somebody says, like, oh, well, but I did blah, 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 and you don't think that's really very impressive or something, or you just want to be snappy, you tell them, well, fantastic. Did you also get an A plus on your mime lip reading test? Get it? That's a joke, because mimes don't talk. Anyhow, that's not what I'm here to discuss tonight. I'm here to discuss the relationship of activity. Oh, yeah, activity. Where is it, you might ask? I might ask the same thing. Activity. Okay, so the reason I looked at this, I tend to look up, obviously, the relations between myself and the people with whom I have the most interaction in my life. And number one on that list at the moment is an ENFJ named Abraham, who you're probably familiar with if you've ever watched this show before. Anyway, turns out the reason we work well together, our relations are known as activity. These are the easiest and quickest to start. Activity partners do not experience any visual difficulties when starting relations, which can be surprising to them at the beginning. Absolutely true. Wow, this guy's great. I didn't expect that for some reason. Partners stimulate each other into activity. Interaction with an activity partner becomes really satisfying, especially if both partners feel a mutual attraction. However, with continuous interaction over a long period comes overactivation, which normally results in an overall tiredness of each other. A good example is when you watch a comedy that is so funny that after half the film you do not have the energy to laugh anymore. When this happens, activity partners need a short rest from each other, after which they can enjoy positive interaction again. This pattern repeats itself, giving these relations an oscillating character. If partners cannot take a break from each other, it can cause negative stimulation to take the place of positive. Well, we can take breaks from each other, and we have already. We do periodically. I'll periodically be like, I just won't call, just basically won't call them for a few days, and we just don't do anything for a few days. And it's not necessary for us to hang out all the time. We hang out a lot more than is necessary, but we do so because we enjoy each other's company. We're activity partners. We get shit done, Although, overall interaction between partners is nice and easy, when it comes to fulfilling everyday duties and matters together, partners usually meet with many problems. Instead of solving the problems, activity partners tend to give advice to each other on how to solve these problems, often affecting each other's weak points. Well, here, we don't really have a problem because there's a clear hierarchy, right? I'm paying him, so, we do it my way. Also, there's a huge experience gap. I've been doing it for years, and I'm, the league vice president, and whatever other little titles and shit I could name. But, I know what I'm doing. And he knows what he's doing from a competitor standpoint. And he's learning what he's doing as a coach, and he's a spectacular, intuitive coach. But that doesn't mean that that we don't have a hierarchical distinction in terms of decision-making power, because that's how it works when you're the business owner. That's not really a problem for us, therefore. It says the advice of an activity partner is always useful as it can strengthen your weakness, but not so much that it will ever become your strength. So this is not a problem for us because I think we seek out each other's advice in areas where we see each other as being useful, and we don't expect the other person to act like our own type. In large part, I suspect, because I've been doing all this typing shit since I've known him, and I've talked to him a bunch about it, and he's watched some of my videos, and he knows he's an ENFJ, he knows what that means, and I know I'm an ENTP, I know what that means, and now I've read this, I'm going to send him this stuff, and I'll be like, isn't this trippy? Okay, so it says here, these relations are excellent for leisure, but not for day-to-day activities. Pause. Okay, so, great. That's what we are, activity partners. But at the bottom of this page, it says something interesting about forming a complete quadrabble. A complete quadrabble, which is two duality pairs from the same quadrant. If you get four of those people together, suppose, according to Socionics, four people will experience a feeling of elation at being together as a foursome. I want to make this happen. I have to make it happen. It's too interesting an idea. I have to go experience the elation. I've got three people. I got to get one of them on board. But I got three people I could do this with, and I know the fourth. I want to get her in the mix here too. ENTP, ESFJ, ESFJ. That's not right. Okay, well, I have to find an ES. That's Candace. You get Candace. Candace, INTJ Mega Bro, me, and then an ISFP. I know a couple. I know one for sure. If I could get those four people in the room, I want to see it. I want to see it happen. Even if it's just on GoToMeeting. I want me, Candace, and Mega Bro and an ISFP to hang out on GoToMeeting and see if we experience elation. That's it for this episode of Talking with Famous People.